Hey, what is up, guys? First Play here, back with another video, and today I'll be teaching y'all how to get an easy dub. Sometimes it's not going to be easy, sometimes it's going to be a little bit hard, but we're going to discuss everything right now. Leave a like and subscribe and comment if you like these videos where I explain how to catch dubs. I haven't been really recording a lot. My schedule's been a little busy. There's supposed to be a hurricane actually coming to where I'm living, and I just wanted to get this video out there. But the first thing you really need is a good location. Locations are basically everything to start a game off. They depend on what loot you're gonna have. They're gonna depend on how many people is gonna be there. They're gonna depend on how you're gonna move to the circle, or if you don't need to move because you're already in the circle. But we're gonna discuss those three right now. This is gonna be like different sets, but yeah, let's get right into it, yo. Okay, as you can see, nobody landed with me, which is a good thing for some people. Some people like to be in high kill action, but that's gonna be a high kill game. I'm thinking about making a video off of that, but there's a difference between a high kill game and a winning game. But I'm going to talk about that a different time. So you see, nobody came with me. I have pretty good loot. I have a shotgun and AR and dualies, which is basically the main steps. You don't need these weapons. It depends on what you're good on. So this is what I'm going to need you to do. Rate yourself from 1 to 10 with every weapon you can think of in this game. Rate yourself from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. So whichever one is the best, that's most likely, like if you're landing somewhere where there's a lot of people, you might want to grab that gun first. You might want to land on it. But like, say if it's not there, then that's why you rated the other guns, because some second in line you could also pick up, which could be there. But good loot is a good step of winning a game. And great positioning, as you can see that I'm in the circle and there's nobody here. I got good loot, everything is fine. I have a grappler. Grapplers come really useful when you're trying to get close kills, or even trying to get yourself out of the situation because you are low, or I don't know why. But as you can see, I got full shield and full health. That's why great locationing is pretty good, because it gives you good loot and good health. Good health is really important. Now, I'm pretty sure you can't take a dub with only 50 health and no shield. Sometimes even 100 health and no shield. I'm pretty sure you can't catch a dub unless you're some type of god. But good shield is good, and good loot is good. As you can see, I don't have no more shield. That's going to be a problem. We're going to want to grab more shield. Well, I'd advise you to start carrying minis, because you can only carry 3 big shields, and that's not really gonna work for close. Like, say if the dude got you down low to health, you're gonna want to pop those minis real quick, because he's gonna know that you're low. He's gonna rush. What you need to do is pop those minis real quick and then hop right back into the action. That's exactly what you need to do. But make sure as you're drinking those minis, you have a plan for your next move. And this game is basically about strategy, which means you must have a strategy for everything you do. My strategy is, it's kind of like brawl. It's like going straight after the people and getting them low. And then once they're low, I know that they're low, I grab shield just in case they got anything up their sleeves, like rocket launcher or anything powerful. So make sure you shield up no matter how low your enemy is. Make sure you always have a good amount of shield and health. But if y'all just landed and you don't have no shield, it's okay to rush. Just make sure you think smart. That kind of turns back to location. If you're at a good location, you probably have shield already. But yeah, on to the next step. Okay guys, next step is explosives. As you see, I found a rocket launcher. Explosives are very important when it comes to a dub. It just depends on how you use your explosives. Some people like to spam with it. You do not want to spam with it. for two reasons. One, your enemy is gonna find a way through that spamming, and two, you're gonna run out of ammo pretty quick. And if you're starting mid game with the explosives and you spam, you're gonna run out of ammo before the game ends, and that's a problem. Some people don't like people that spam explosives or even spam weapons. It's not that it's spamming, it's that you're using it the wrong way. It's meant to be used as some type of build burner, or to control your enemy and have him exactly where you want him. Some people don't like that, some people do, but it just depends on how you use it. As you see, this rocket launcher will come in play, will come to play late game. It just matters early game and late game. So just remember to keep a explosive with you, and yeah, that if you don't have an explosive, you can still take a dub. It's just we're here for an easy dub and a quick dub. Alright, right here we're gonna talk about battling. Battling is a important step in Fortnite. It's basically everything. As you see this dude on the other side of the map was sniping at him, this is where you take action. As you can see, the rocket launcher comes into play when it's burning his mats down. The other dude tried to snipe me because he knew that I had a rocket launcher, and he probably wanted that for late game. But as you can see, the dude ran because it's too much pressure. He's getting hit from both sides. This is a smart idea to sometimes back off, but you gotta always make sure that your enemy does not see you, or you have that under control. Because as you can see, I followed him, knocked his shield down to health, and I just cleaned him out with the drum gun. Now the drum gun is volted now, so you'll probably be using a P90 or some type of SMG, but all SMGs are the same. The only difference is the damage, but the damage won't matter because by the time you use the SMG, all they're gonna have is health. So as you can see, I switched the AR for the SCAR. That's more power and accuracy. The SCAR has more power, but the scope SCAR has more accuracy than the normal SCAR. I believe they both do the same amount of damage. I'm not sure, but yeah, battling, you gotta think smart, and you gotta think about what your enemy is doing. You gotta think about how many people is left in the game. How can you gain the high ground? And that's what we're going to be doing right now. As you can see, I'm running towards this hill to gain the high ground, not only to get easy kills, but to see where everybody's at. Because in a tiny circle like this, everybody is bunched up, which means if you fight one person, the other person is going to know exactly where you are and the enemy, which means he's going to shoot at both of y'all. That's not what you want. You want to be spacious. You want to be a one-on-one. You don't want other people to get into your fights. It's sometimes it's gonna happen, sometimes it's not. It's just, this is why you need the high ground, to see where everybody at and what person is separated from the rest, and how you can just nip him off from all the other population. And yeah, on to the next step. So as you can see, it's me and this other dude, and as I said, the high ground would really give you a good advantage, because as you can see, he could be anywhere in this vast map. Well, it's a tiny circle, but there's a lot of cover for him. I found him, I figured out where he at, where's the circle at, and it seems that he wanted to grab the loot from the person that he killed. This is where you take action. You grab the high ground that he once had. Well, I took the high ground that he once had. This is what you need to do too. You need to go and grab the highest point of the circle. It doesn't matter if it's a tiny hill. It doesn't even matter if it's like you having to build high ground. You need that high ground. It's very, very important. This even works in combat. But as you can see, he was trying to rush me, or he didn't even know I was up there probably. And this is where the rocket launcher come in. I burn his mats down. He starts. I'm pretty sure the only reason why he went for the dude is because he didn't have mats, which must mean he has a limited amount of mats. Everybody does, but it's just his was a little lower than mine. Now, as you can see, my health, I have shield. I have one big pot in case he pushes back. As you can see, I'm kind of spamming the rocket launcher. This is only to burn his mats down. I didn't touch him one time with the RPG. I am only just knocking down his health. And as you can see, it's a 1v1, and I shoot him in the head twice with the SCAR. Now, this is why you must need the SCAR. The SCAR is very, very accurate with his shots. And yeah, that's how you catch the dub. You just gotta exploit all what you're good at, everything that you do. You'll catch an easy dub. Believe me.